Hello guys, this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis as I journey through my 40s trying to get my poop in a group. I am working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health. Today's video is going to be a financial health video, and guys, I am finally going to do a weekly closeout video, and I know it's already Monday and I should have done this on Friday, but this weekend has been not what I planned. So I'm going to start, as always, on my monthly spread so we can go over that, and then I will go into last week's calendar, or not calendar, but budget setup, and we'll see how I did, how closely I stuck to plan, and what happened. Let me explain a couple of things. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know I've been having a lot of stomach issues, and so I've started documenting them. I'm going to start documenting them when they happen, when I have a really bad flare-up, not when I just have a day where my stomach doesn't feel great. Like, I've had a couple of those, but the days that I am like on the floor, sick as a dog, with a heating pad and need a day to recover, those days I'm going to document. So last Tuesday, or not last Tuesday, but Tuesday the 2nd, I had one of those days. And then I had another one of those days yesterday, which, can you even see this? I was at church yesterday and got really sick. Fortunately, I go to church with a doctor and a nurse, and the nurse came in to check on me, and she's like, you just need to go home. She was texting me later, and so I don't know if it is an ulcer. They never actually confirmed that. They just gave me meds for an ulcer. But now what my friend Lee is saying, who's the doctor, is that it could be gallstones. Even though I don't have a gallbladder anymore, did y'all know that you can still develop gallstones without a gallbladder? Who knew? Well, Lee did, but I had no idea. So I thought my follow-up appointment was today, and I was going to bring it up with my doctor, but it turns out my appointment is on Wednesday, which I found out when I went to my appointment this morning. So I'm going to try to follow up on Wednesday and see how that's doing, because these days just completely incapacitate me. Like, I came home from church, it was probably close to 11:30 by the time I got to bed after I was done being sick and all that fun stuff. So it was probably about 11:30, and Nathan came in to wake me up, and it was 1:30. I thought it was like 11. I had no idea that I had been asleep for like 3 hours. I just passed out. And then I slept for a couple more hours after that even. Like, it just takes so much out of me. And the only thing I'd had to eat that morning was McDonald's, which I also had the week before. So I have no idea how this time it made me sick and that time it didn't make me sick. I have no idea. Anyway, that's an update that has nothing to do with my finances. It's just I'm documenting that on my calendars. So last week we are going from Saturday the 6th through Thursday the 11th. Saturday the 6th, I went and met my nephew at, well, I didn't document this because I didn't pay for it, but I went and met my nephew and his wife at Krispy Kreme, but Nathan paid for those donuts. Then we went to Academy and I got a shirt. Then we went to a movie, but I used my movie credit and a gift card for that. Then we went to Chinese food, and then I also ordered those stuffed animals from eBay, which I think we've already gone over this one. But yeah, I know we have because I put in that picture. And then that Sunday, I went to McDonald's on my way to church, and then I went to Chipotle after church. Then I went and got my nails done, and then I went and watched Where the Crawdads Sing again. I used my credits and my gift card for that. I didn't have to spend anything. And then I stopped at H-E-B and did the grocery shopping on the way home. So that is all the money I spent on Sunday. Monday was finally a no-spend day. Tuesday, I went to the gym, which this is what this sticker means now because I don't have any gym stickers. And I also stopped at Sonic on my way home and picked up a breakfast taco, which is my favorite thing to eat. So after the gym, I ate a breakfast taco for dinner. On Wednesday, I ran to H-E-B and picked up something. I don't even remember what it was, but I keep running to H-E-B and spending $27. On Thursday, I went and had dinner with my bestie and her husband and family, and so this was my part because if you use the app, y'all, if you're not using the McDonald's app, you are wasting money. If you go to McDonald's, use the app because I get every single day in the morning, I have a $1 breakfast sandwich, which is why I go and stop and pick that up on my way to church a lot of times. And then there's always 20% off for the rest of the day. So by the time all I got were nuggets, I was only $2.40 for my dinner for that night. And then I went to their H-E-B because my H-E-B was out of my water flavors and out of couple other things I wanted, so I went to their H-E-B. So I spent another $27 at their H-E-B. And then Friday, I had another no spend day. We didn't leave the house. This is a night I just cooked dinner, and well, the boys, Nathan and his kids, left the house and went and watched a movie. They went and watched Top Gun again, but I didn't go. I was working, and then we had dinner, and we just spent the evening together because Alex left on Saturday. So on Saturday, I went with them to take Alex to the airport. And if you're familiar with Austin Airport, they have like a cell phone waiting lot, and I'm sure other airports do this too, where it's just like a part where you can just sit in your car and you don't have to pay for parking, and you can wait. It's normally if you're waiting for somebody to land and you're like, oh, their plane's delayed, or you're there a little bit early and they're not ready, because you can't wait at the arrival gate, so you can go wait in this parking lot. And they have built a big Texaco there, and there's a Subway, and there's a Whataburger. There's a couple of other little restaurants in there, and this nice seating area. So I normally go hang out there while Nathan takes the kids to the plane. So I got lunch at Subway, which, yes, this is just for me. $17 was just for me because airport. And then I walked next door to the Texaco because I wanted something sweet, and they had Nutter Butters, and I was very excited because I've been looking for Nutter Butters and nobody had them. Both of the H-E-Bs were out of Nutter Butters, but they had them at this gas station, so I bought those, and then I went to the gym when I got home. So yay me. And then Sunday, I went to McDonald's on my way to church, and then I got super sick, and I came home and I did nothing. And today, so far, I haven't spent any money. I did not go to the doctor. So, well, again, I'm still going over stuff that's not, I have to get used to this weekly schedule, guys. Like, I'm going over stuff past, I should have stopped at the 11th. Anyway, I should have stopped at the 11th. So that is what is up with my monthly spread so far. And now I'm going to go into the budget by paycheck page for the 5th through the 11th, and we'll see how I did. Okay, so on the 5th through the 11th, my projected income was my paycheck, and then I knew I had $6 coming from Healthy Wage and 10 cents in interest payments from my account. My checking account gets very low interest payments, so I only documented it because my balance was off. Normally I don't document my interest. I just put it in, like, because it's literally 10 cents or less. So I don't really document that. But anyway, but then I ended up deciding I needed to include my rollover as well to make everything balance after I tried to close this out. So my rollover from the week before was I had $10 in dining out, $43.38 in gas, and $30 in pet expenses. The $30 in pet expenses went down to pet emergencies. Did it? Yeah, and then the rest of it, did it? Hang on, let me look at, I just told you that, and then I realized that I have it written down. Yeah, the $30 in pet expenses went to pet emergencies. So the rest of this was the rollover of $73. So that gave me a total income for the week of $1822.64. And then I had bills. My Aflac came out, I think all of them. Aflac came out exactly as expected. Adobe Express came out exactly as expected. Adobe Acrobat, I was adding these two together, so it was less than I thought it was going to be because somehow in YNAB, which is, I had gotten ahead of myself and I actually did my YNAB budgeting before I did this budgeting, and I had filled it completely for both of them. So it was only $16.23. Found, which is my weight loss program, is $99. That cleared on the 8th. YouTube Music is $10.81. And then from July, I had overspent. And we had gone over this when I set up this budget. It was $288.42 that I had to make up for the overspending that I had done the previous month. And then I rolled gas from the previous month, so that was $39.72. That I rolled in from the previous month, so that's part of the $73. So my total bill expenses were $547.54. Can you see that? Here at the very bottom. $547.54, which left me $1275.10. And I bring that down to my envelopes. Dining out, I was supposed to spend $45. I spent $90.03. Some of this was from extra income that I had gotten. Some of this was from the rollover, and then some of it was overspending. But $90.03 is what I ended up spending on dining out. I was supposed to spend $75 on groceries. I spent $177.66. $10 was what I budgeted for fun money, and I did $12.45, which isn't awful. Pet expenses, I had budgeted $25. I only ended up spending $10 because I had only gotten cat food. I didn't get dog food yet. We have gotten it now, but as of this week I hadn't gotten it. Household, I had budgeted $25, and so I'm treating household kind of like a sinking fund because I want to roll over whatever's in there. So if I put $25 in there, I'm going to note that I put $25 in there, and then any spending that I do from that is going to be from a sinking fund, I think. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I think. Self-care, I had budgeted $60. I spent $55 on my nails. Ecclesial expenses, I had budgeted $40, but I didn't actually pull anything out because I had cash, so I didn't use that. Budgeting, I had budgeted $25, but I hadn't spent anything. Stuff I forgot, I had budgeted $20, I didn't spend anything. In contacts, this is another sinking fund. I put $21 every paycheck, so I did put the $21 in there. So my total that I spent was $391.14 spent / put into my household sinking fund, which leaves me $883.96 to come up to my sinking funds. And I did all of my sinking funds out of this check just to get them out of the way. So car maintenance gets $50, gifts giving Tiffany. I did end up sending Tiffany money this time, even though I was so proud of her last month for not needing it, but it wasn't the full $50. So the gifts this is what I bought for Joey and Jessica for their baby shower, for those stuffed animals, and then money I sent to Tiffany. Registration is for my vehicle. It gets $866 a month. Sam's Club gets $409 a month. That's for my membership renewal. Clothes, I'm putting $25 a month away. Vacation, I am putting a minimum of $50 away, but I am trying to build this up so at the end of the month, any leftover, instead of going toward debt until I am back from my vacations, is going to go toward vacation. Passport renewal is getting $1.77 every month. That's super long term. But that way, when it's time to renew my passport, I have at least most of saved what I need. I'm sure the price will have gone up by then, but at least I'll be closer. Holiday giving, I put $45 a month away. YNAB, $9.20. Wondershare, $2.50. So my total that I put in my sinking funds was $286.39, which leaves me $597.57 to bring down. To extra debt, which I actually didn't make any extra debt payments. Sorry, y'all, the light is in my way again. This light is always in my way. So no extra debt payments. And then, I really don't know if I can do this. There we go. Okay, sorry. I was moving the camera now and everything. Okay, y'all. And then extra savings. My sinking fund, I have decided to just get my sinking fund to $1,000 and stop. I wanted to do $2,000 this year with all of the overspending, with all of the health issues, with everything that's come up, and with my vacations coming up. I've decided $1,000 is more realistic. And I've already had to pull from here to fix the air conditioner, so $98.34 is exactly what I was short to bring me to $1,000 emergency fund, so I just went ahead and filled it, and now my emergency fund is full, and I'm not going to put anything else toward that for the year unless I have to take something out of it, and then I will refill it. Alright, y'all, sorry this is going to be a little bit out of sync because apparently my memory card was full. But conveniently, it died at the end of a sentence, so I can pick up right where we left off. So, 52-week savings challenge, I put $53 a paycheck away for that. Taxes, I have $20 a month I put away for that just in case I owe anything at the end of the year. Pet emergencies, I put a minimum of $50 in, plus whatever is left over from my pet expenses the previous month. So this actually got $80 this check, but because I didn't include that $30 in the rollover, I'm not including it here. Maybe I should. But that's not, no. I don't know. Anyway, so my actual according to these calculations, it says I should have $376.23 left, but I actually have $347.63 left. So that's $28.40. And I don't know if that says 60, but it's 40, which is the closest I've ever been. So I don't know where that is. If you see it, let me know, but I couldn't find it, and I don't want to dig too much because the more I look, the more confused I get, and the more the more the math is off. So this is the closest I've ever been to balancing on this Budget Mom book, so I'm going to take that. I'm happy. So my actual rollover here is $347.63. $40.41 is what I had left in categories that I am rolling over. So that gives me a total rollover of $388.04. And those categories are dining out had $1.78 in it, pet expenses had $15 in it. None of that is going to roll over into the next week because it is not the end of the month. And then budgeting had $23.63. I had budgeted $25 and then I pulled $1 something from it, just $2 something for I don't even know what for. But anyway, it got pulled. So $23.63 is what I was rolling over for that. So that gave me a total, let me pull this, total rollover of $388.04 for this new week. Seth has paid me, and then I am going to be using some savings because I have officially started holiday shopping. So this is going to be the closeout that I do at the end of this week, Lord willing. That is my plan, health permitting, time permitting. So that is, we'll go over this together. Okay, let me get this back. So here we go. That was my total closeout for this week. Sorry, it's kind of a little all over the place. My card died, and I've never really done a full closeout of these weeks before because this is my first time doing a closeout with a weekly budget. Again, if you can see where I messed up, where that $28 is, let me know. Please tell me so I can get it fixed. Otherwise, that's fine. Also, if you would please give this video a thumbs up on your way out, it really does help me so much. Every single time somebody likes and or comments on these videos helps YouTube to know that this is content that is enjoyable to people looking for content like this. If you have not yet and would like to come along on my journey, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. Guys, we are 3 people away from 450, which means we're 53 people away from 500 and getting a community tab. I am so excited to have a community page so I can interact with y'all outside of comments. Again, I don't exactly know what that means because obviously I don't have access to it yet, but I would really love to be able to do that with y'all. Okay, I hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.